Hi, and welcome to EDT 659-466 T-cell methods. I'm Dr. White, and I'll be teaching the course this semester. We're going to explore the connection between learning and teaching English as a second or foreign language. Your unique learning and teaching perspectives, experiences, and language history all contribute to this class experience, and I look forward to working with you this semester. Our course begins on January 19th and finishes on Friday, May 6th. Throughout the course, I'll be available through email. We can also set up a Skype appointment if you would like to talk face-to-face, and we can also set up a Google Hangout, whatever you prefer.
Let's start at the start here. You notice that our
Class documents, different services available, course orientation, and a getting to know you is all available in the start here.
Please practice with the course orientation
because it will make sure that all of this requirements for your computer from Isidore are up to date on your computer. It's an easy walkthrough and it'll set you up.
Our class documents include the syllabus, the course calendar, and information about myself, including my Skype name, email. Our course calendar, once you download it, looks like this.
So prior to the start of our class, you're going to want to review the syllabus, the explanation, the course schedule, and the explanation video. You're going to want to complete that course orientation module, buy our course text, and complete the introduction forum.
As you look at the course schedule, all the due dates are for the date listed by 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Monday would be Monday, January 18th, and we begin on the 19th due to Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
So on Tuesday the 19th, you need to read those 2 writings,
complete your discussion forum posting, and then complete your 3 responses to your classmates. Normally, your readings occur on Monday, your initial posting will occur on Tuesday, and your responses will be due on Thursday. Please note that during spring break and Easter break week, your responses will be due a day earlier. They'll be due on Wednesday, just to align with the break. Your course schedule outlines when everything is due, and it additionally has all of the different
citations for our course readings. So if you want to cite one of the readings we've done in class, here's the APA citation already set for you. Let's review our syllabus for the class.
Again, here's my email and my Skype information.
Office hours are available by appointment. Just let me know when works for you. So this course serves to introduce you to the key concepts in teaching English as a second or a foreign language, focusing on teaching, learning of second language literacy skills. Throughout the semester, we're going to talk about different theory on language learning and teaching, as well as practical techniques for classroom instruction. We'll talk about integrating listening, speaking, reading, and writing, and content instruction and assessment within a communicative teaching framework. This course aims to equip you with a general understanding of the different approaches of teaching English language learners across different contexts.
If you look at our course objectives, they're aligned to our TESOL standards, and then you'll notice the assessment that will assess whether you met that standard in those course learning objectives. So as a quick overview, we're going to look at language acquisition and development. We're going to plan and implement standards-based ESL and content instruction. We're going to use effective resources and technology, and then we're going to discuss assessment. So issues in assessment, language proficiency assessment, and classroom-based assessment. Our 2 required textbooks are listed here, Teaching English as a Second and Foreign Language, 4th edition, as well as a practical guide to assessing English language learners. Different articles will also be supplied on Isidore when you need them. This is an asynchronous course format. Our schedule with due dates and timelines are following the course schedule. Usually our weeks begin on a Sunday and end on a Saturday. Our first week begins on a Tuesday. But as you'll notice, the course schedule does not account for weekends. So it's set up as a Monday through a Friday schedule. But you're free to use the weekends to complete work, particularly if you're currently teaching and working. Your grading scale is listed here. Undergraduates are graded on the first scale and graduates are on the second scale. We'll have 5 big components to the assignments this semester. So the first is the weekly discussion forum and responses, the annotated bibliography, and then your unit plan, which is divided into 3 components: the outline, the individual lesson plans, and the overall completed unit plan. So first, each week you should begin by viewing the introduction video, and we'll go over an example module after we talk about the syllabus. You complete the new readings, and then you do the discussion forum posting. Your postings are due Tuesday by 11:59 p.m.
And your responses to 3 of your classmates are due normally on Thursdays, except for weeks 7 and 10, which when we have vacation, they're due on Wednesdays. You don't want to summarize the readings, and you don't want to just summarize your answer to the response. You really want to have a meaningful discussion and conversation with your classmates, particularly when you respond to them. Under the assignments tab, which we'll explore in a second, there's a rubric provided for how you'll be graded weekly out of 10 points. Your first big assignment will be your annotated bibliography, which is an in-depth examination of one issue related to the acquisition of a new language or culture, and how this topic supports our classroom practice for ELs. You'll write an introduction to this bibliography, and you will write an annotated bibliography, and you will also create a video to summarize what you learned on the topic to share with your classmates. And you'll also respond to your classmates' videos. Further details in the rubric are under the assignment tab. The biggest project we're going to be working on this semester is a 15-day unit plan. So you pick the grade level of your choice, and it's going to be intermediate learners. Your unit plan must align to appropriate content and language standards. It must include instruction in various language skills, speaking, reading, writing, and listening. And it needs to focus on content skills and appropriately assess the learner's language and content growth. You can pick any topic, but you must focus on language development through content learning. This will be an extensive project, and you'll have to justify your choices for your project through course text and related research. So first thing, we'll complete the unit outline, and then you'll do 3 lesson plans, and I'll give you feedback on the outline and the 3 lesson plans. The final lesson plan, along with your justification and rationale, will be due at the end of the semester as your final project. You'll also need to create a video for this project and respond to the videos of your classmates. Please email any questions at any time to me, and I'll respond as quickly as possible. But there's also a student lounge forum available. You can post questions there if the question might be of interest to your classmates, and somebody else might respond, and I'll also respond. You should expect responses within a 24-hour period during the week and 48 during the weekend, unless you're alerted otherwise, something were to come up. And I'll aim to grade all assignments within 3 days. If there's an announcement, it'll be posted on Isidore, and make sure you're checking the announcement tab, as well as email. You are required to check your date and email regularly. All of our emails will be sent to your UD email account. You can set up your UD email account to forward to any other email accounts if you'd like under the Porches website or in your Gmail. Again, all due dates listed are by 11:59 p.m. You need to follow APA 6th edition. If you have any questions, please let me know or seek the librarian. You're encouraged to access the class 3 to 5 times per week. This way you're keeping up on your work. Any student work turned in after the assigned due date will be accepted for full credit only if you've made arrangements with me prior to the due date or a valid emergency prevents submission and you can provide sufficient documentation. Your late discussion forum postings will be penalized 10% per day they're late, and other assignments cannot be submitted for credit after the due date if the reason does not meet the criteria above. Your work is expected to be your own. If you have any questions about the academic honor code, please see the honor code listed in the undergraduate bulletin or the graduate bulletin. The library also provides a guide to avoiding plagiarism. Please remember, self-plagiarism is still plagiarism. Self-plagiarism entails using work you've used for another class in order to get a grade in a different class. All the work must be your own, and you must not allow other students to view or use their work for their assignments. You're welcome to talk about model assignments that I provide to you, but copying, sharing of work, computer files, all of these are violations according to UB's policy and can result in an assignment or course grade of F. Depending on the severity of the violation, it could be grounds for dismissal from the university. If you have any particular learning support needs, the Student Learning Center is available, and they can also help with any disabilities that you might need accommodations for. If you have any technical support, please see the Personal Support Center or Paul Dagnall. So as we go back to the Start Here tab,
you'll see that the Meet Everyone forum has the student lounge and the introductions. Please complete the introductions before the start of our class. Here's where announcements will be posted, and then our weekly modules. Each week you'll have a new module. As you begin, you should watch the introduction video and familiarize yourself with our objectives for the week. The different readings will be listed here. The discussion forum is connected, and at the end of the week, you should check back with the review and reflect to make sure that you've met all the expectations for this week. On weeks where you have other assignments due, they'll be listed here as well. Assignment or discussion forums are also listed under the Forum tab. They're all available here. And assignment information is listed under the Assignment tab. So your discussion forum includes the rubric that you're graded on weekly out of 10 points, and the annotated bibliography information. There is an explanation for the annotated bibliography in video format. And there's also an explanation for the unit plan in video format. So I won't go into too much depth about those. Your gradebook is available here as well as email. Please let me know at any time if you have any questions or concerns. I'd be more than happy to help. I look forward to working with all of you this semester.